Y'all miss me? Hey guys, how are you? It's been a while. I know. I'm here to kind of catch up and answer a few questions and kind of update you guys on what I've been up to. So as you guys can tell, my background is different because I moved. I'm officially a house owner. I feel like it's been a roller coaster and it's been one of the best years of my life, but also one of the hardest years of my life. I feel like this year has been a year where I have prioritized my health and my happiness. Alright, first question, where have I been? So first and foremost, I've been moving. Okay, moving is not easy. It's very time consuming, it's very exhausting, and it's also hard when you're trying to move while simultaneously working full-time at a new job. So I moved to a new house and became officially a homeowner, and I love my house. My house is gorgeous. I'm so happy to be here right now. I am in a new job. Well, new, not so much new anymore because I've been there for like half a year now. But if you guys have been following my stories on Instagram, I've been posting periodically here and there what's been going on in my life. So yes, I am currently working full-time as a surgical nurse in the operating room, which I love. I feel like it's been the best decision career-wise. I love the OR, I love everything about the unit, I love my colleagues. I feel like it's the first job where I genuinely feel like I have a good set of people around me, like everybody's so supportive, so positive. I know this probably sounds a bit cliche, but it truly does feel like I have a second family now. I've made friends that I feel like will be lifelong. And you guys have probably seen some posts and stories with, you know, me hanging out with my coworkers. I love them very, very much. They're the best. I love them so much. But yeah, it's been good. It's been really interesting. I alternate between circulating and scrubbing, which if you don't know what that means, circulating is basically when you are in charge of the room and you are making sure that the room is ready for the patient, essentially. Like you are getting the medications, you're getting all of the machines, you're getting all of the instruments, supplies, equipment, everything. Like you are in charge of the room and you are in charge of making sure that everything is going smoothly throughout the procedure. When you scrub in, when they say scrub in, it literally means that you go scrub, like how you see in the movies and in the shows where they're scrubbing their hands and their arms. You go in, you gown, and you are helping the surgeons and the providers during surgery. So you are literally in there, in the surgery itself, passing instruments, helping here and there however you can. People have asked me which ones do I like more. Do I like circulating more or do I like scrubbing more? And to me, it depends on the case. Some cases I find really interesting and I like to scrub in just to be more involved in the surgery. But other cases I feel like circulating is a bit more fun. So it depends on the case, it depends on the surgeon. There's like a common saying that, you know, in the operating room, some surgeons can be quite tough. You have to be able to work with tough personalities. But overall, thankfully, the surgeons are understanding. As long as you have everything ready and they see that you're really motivated and that you're trying to make things flow as smoothly as possible, then they will work with you. I also got a puppy. She's not a puppy so much anymore. She's actually big now, but I got an Eskimo. Her name is Luna, and she's so cute. She's very loving. She's very needy. She can be quite a headache sometimes, but overall, she's really cute and I love her very much. That has also been a handful, you know. I have also been taking some salsa and bachata classes. Some of you guys may not know this, but I grew up in dance. Dance has always been a part of my life. I used to do jazz and hip-hop when I was a kid. I did ballet at one point, and now I decided to go into lion dancing, and it has been quite a journey. I love it so much. I feel so happy when I'm dancing. Like, it's just a great way to express yourself. It's like a artistic, like creative form. And not only that, but I feel like I'm also getting a workout in. I've made new friends through it, and I recently advanced to level 2 because I've been consistent with it. I've been doing really good, so it's been fun. It's been a lot of fun. I've also been taking care of my health. I finally went to go see an orthodontist to get Invisalign, so you guys will probably see me wearing those in the future because I do have a few teeth that are a little crooked and I wanted to just, you know, straighten them. Not only that, but I also have a little bit of, it's technically TMD, but everybody knows it as TMJ. So I'm saying TMJ even though the correct term is actually TMD. I have some clicking and my orthodontist said that if I don't take care of it soon, it can eventually turn into arthritis, which can be painful, and my jaw, like the bone, can start to wear down and like all these complications. So I was like, all right, it's time for me to straighten my teeth, because she said the first thing to do is to first straighten my teeth, because sometimes that can help with that and it can avoid me having to go through like surgery and things like that. So my teeth will be straight and hopefully that helps with the issue and I will have a beautiful smile soon. But yeah, it's been one of my insecurities, to be honest. So it's a good feeling to finally get it fixed. And you know, we all have our insecurities and there's no shame in trying to fix those things. If it makes you happy, then why not, you know? So for me, it's my teeth, just straightening them, and then afterwards I'm planning on getting them whitened. And last but not least, I've also been seeing a couple of doctors just to kind of take care of my health. I have a health condition that I have been monitoring, and I don't feel ready to share that on social media just yet, but I think eventually once I get more comfortable, maybe I'll share that story. But for now, I guess it's good to know that I'm okay. I am getting seen for it. I am getting clinical work done, like blood work and medications and all this stuff, just to kind of keep me healthy. So getting a lot of blood work done. I should show you guys. So this is the bruise that I got from blood work yesterday, and then today I had to get some more. So it's just been craziness, but you know, I'm proud of myself for putting my health first, and not only my physical health but also my mental health. I've been very careful with that, and I've been prioritizing that, my health and my happiness, very much this year. So in terms of the OR, I got a lot of questions about how it's been. Do I like it? Do I not like it? What do I like? What do I not like? Pros and cons, blah, 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 blah. I am here to say that the OR could quite possibly be like one of the best units in the hospital as a nurse, to be honest, because you are literally working one-to-one. You are only focusing on one patient at a time. And yes, it can get pretty hectic sometimes depending on the surgery and if there's more than one specialty involved in said surgery, but either way, once you get the hang of it, it's just, I feel like I'm helping my patients. Some people don't like it for the simple fact that there's less patient interaction. Like the only time you truly get to interact with the patient is when they're first coming in, and you do the initial assessment, like you interview the patient, you ask them of any allergies, and you know, just overall assessment, like they're checking their skin integrity and things like that. There's no, you know, you're not like, for example, placing IVs. Usually anesthesia is in charge of that. You're not, all of those skills that you have on the other floors like med-surg, like you're not feeding the patient, you're not doing anything like that. If anything, you actually have to make sure that they have not ate that for the day, because you don't want them to have anything in their stomach prior to surgery. The way it works is that I usually make sure that everything is ready in the room, so all of the instruments, supplies, equipment, everything's ready. The patient comes in, I interview them, which basically means, you know, making sure that's the correct patient, the correct procedure, that we are operating on the correct side, things like that. I'm also in charge of medications, so I do bring in the medications into the room, but typically I either give it to anesthesia, who will then administer the medication through the IV, or I open it on the field so that the surgeon can later put said medication onto the surgical site. Don't get me wrong, it's still really hard. It's a lot of documentation, it's a lot of running around, it's a lot of communicating with the surgeons, the residents, you know, the attendings, the board runners, other nurses, the PSAs, the x-ray techs, the anesthesia techs. Like, you are talking to a lot of people. Central supply downstairs, pharmacy, like, it is insane how many people you might have to talk to for just one surgery. And not only that, but sometimes it's a multiple panel surgery, meaning that it could be 2 or more specialties in one surgery. It can be a lot of people in one room, and it can be quite overwhelming because you have to keep track of who's coming in and out of the room, who's present in the surgeries, and it's a lot. However, I love it. I have learned so much these past few months. I have been rotating through so many specialties. So far, I have rotated through general surgery, GYN, GU, plastics, ENT, OMFS, oncology, which includes trauma and, orthopedics, which includes oncology and trauma. And now I'm going through my neuro rotation. Later, I'm going to go through robotics, trauma, and I think at some point they're gonna show me like liver and things like that. So it's been a lot, but I love it. I really do. I get to see things that nobody else really gets to see. Like, I've been able to literally touch a brain. Like, it's just crazy. Like, when the surgeons are not kind enough to let you get in there and really see what's going on, it's just crazy the amount of stuff I've seen in the OR so far. But I love it. I really do. I feel like I now have a good work-life balance, which is something that I struggled with in the NICU, which was one of the reasons that I ended up leaving. And you can see more about that in the video that I made about why I left the NICU. After my orientation is over, which is in a month or two, I think. You know, like I'll be helping in a specialty more often. And so far I like ENT. I like it a lot. I don't know why. And I wasn't expecting that because I never really worked in anything ENT related, but I really liked it. I don't know why. It's just so interesting to me. A lot of you guys have also been asking me what happened to derm and aesthetics, and don't worry because I am still in it. I still love it. I feel like I could never truly let go of aesthetics and derm. Like, I still need to have it in my life one way or another. So right now I am currently working part-time as like a side gig somewhere. I'm basically helping with small things like some laser procedures, some injectables, and some PRP. Yeah, I'm still doing that. I haven't posted about it much because first off, I haven't really been able to post about anything aesthetic or surgery related because there's very strict rules about photos taken in the hospital and shared on social media. And not just because of HIPAA, but just the hospitals in general, I feel like have really gotten strict about social media. Like, even if you don't show any patient information, if they find you sharing pictures of you in the hospital, I could still, you know, you could still get in trouble for that. I kind of don't want to risk that. The few photos and the few things that I have shared on social media have been on training, like training during my orientation. So on those days, it's just me and the other orientees, and my instructor let us take pictures, and I also asked her permission if I can post those photos online, and she said, yeah, maybe I'll post pictures here and there of like surgical instruments or equipment or supplies, but that's about it. I can't share anything else, unfortunately. In aesthetics, maybe I'll start posting more videos again like I used to of me preparing the rooms. Maybe I'll share videos of me preparing the PRP prior to injections and things like that. In terms of my YouTube page, I still want to post more about skincare and beauty in general like I used to, and, you know, share about my nursing journey so far. That's always been the theme of this page. This page, I originally started this channel as a way to share my knowledge of skincare and beauty because at the time, as you guys may remember, I was working at a dermatology clinic as a medical assistant. Soon after, I got accepted into nursing school, and that's when I started to share my nursing journey, which is where a lot of you guys started following me. I still want to stick to those themes of the medical side of things, my nursing journey, as well as the skincare and beauty side of things. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm definitely going to be posting more. There's a lot that I want to share. There's been so much that I will soon share some exciting projects that I've been working on. There's one particular thing that I've been working on for years, literally years, and I think this year it's finally starting to get somewhere. And I don't want to share too much info yet. It's actually one of the reasons why I also haven't been able to make as many YouTube videos, because I've been working so hard on this. I cannot share about anything about it just yet, but once I can, you guys will be the first to know. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the next one. If you guys like videos like this, make sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And once again, thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate everybody who's been following this journey so far, and everybody who's been supportive of my channel as well as my Etsy page and, you know, purchasing the study guides. I hope to help more nurses in the future, more nursing students, everybody who's interested in nursing, skincare, and beauty. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one. Bye!